What's up everyone? A game-breaking combo has been discovered recently, and it was popularized or even maybe invented by Infected Player, so I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But what this combo is, it revolves around the lizard, which on hurt is going to spawn a lizard tail, and the ring pyramid, which is a toy that you find on turn 9 onwards, so you need to at least survive until the tier 5 shop. And what the premise is that the ring pyramid is going to trigger, making the lizard spawn a lizard tail, and the lizard tail, after it faints from the ring pyramid, it's going to trigger its effect once again of the ring pyramid, which is going to deal 2 more damage to the lizard. That in turn is going to make the lizard trigger its ability of spawning a lizard tail. But yeah, you can probably tell how this combo can easily go infinite. But what you also need is a way for you to be able to heal the lizard, because it doesn't have infinite HP. You can use a camel or you can use an armadillo. I think an armadillo is better because it heals the entire team. The downside is that you have to find a way to heal the armadillo as well, so I think both a camel and an armadillo are nice gets. Basically required, honestly. You can run 2 armadillos instead of a camel and an armadillo, but that's obviously a little bit more difficult because you have less time to find the armadillo. You want the combo to be set up by turn 9. So if you're going to be finding armadillo starting from turn 7, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to find 2. And as well as that, you're going to want everything to have garlic, so that it only takes 1 damage from the ring pyramid and not 2. A hedgehog is also nice to have at the front to be able to kickstart the combo. But yeah, that's basically it. It's going to be quite difficult to get to turn 9 with this combo. It's not very strong. You need to be kind of relying on some good toys in order to win some rounds. Like Yo-Yo is a good toy, it's not harmful at least, and even if you win you end up drawing, which is even better honestly, because that way you're getting matched up against weaker opponents. A bowling ball is a very strong toy that you can find. If your lizard is level 2 and has garlic, you can see my lizard is level 2. It's going to be taking 1 damage to spawn a lizard tail. And that way you can take out some very nasty teams with this combo. Like you see this combo in action on the next round. Thankfully we managed to get the bowling ball here, because I didn't think this team was strong enough to win otherwise. So yeah, everything is basically set up. I just need to find an armadillo and 2 more garlics, 1 for the camel, 1 for the armadillo. You can see the combo here, by the way, it's very strong. Lizard only takes 1 damage in order to deal 6 to the enemy, which, yeah, very strong, very good. Thankfully it exists so that you have an easy time getting this. Finding an armadillo, which is very nice. There is also a variation of this combo where you trigger the infinite in the shop by using a praying mantis on a hedgehog. For that to work, the hedgehog needs to have pineapple at least, or just for it to be level 2, because dealing only 2 damage isn't enough to kill the praying mantis, because the armadillo is going to heal it in the process, so it's going to end up being on 1 HP. So yeah, I'm not doing this on this run, I'm just trying to break the game some other way. Thankfully I did find the ring pyramid here. I think there is only around 10% chance of the toy appearing, because there are 20 toys that you can find on turn 9, even more after that, so it's most optimal for you to go for this combo on turn 9, but if you manage to survive for 2 more rounds and you haven't found a ring pyramid by then, you might have some luck finding it on turn 11. You can see, by the way, how cruel this matchmaking is going to be, because now that I have this infinite going, like this is going to go on forever unless my opponent has some disruption. So the game purposely matches me up against a team that has the perfect amount of disruption. You can see they have a single bat, but that was good enough to make one of my camels weak. Not one of my camels, it was my only camel. But you can see, without a way for me to heal the armadillo now, it's just going to faint eventually, and same goes for the lizard now. So yeah, the matchmaking is very cruel, so you want on turn 9 to have at least 2 hearts in order for you to survive this round, because you're going to lose every time. But now the soft lock is about to happen on this turn. The game only matches me up against people who can break the combo that I have going, but if there's nobody in the player pool who can prevent this combo from going infinite, you'll see what happens as soon as my gold runs out. I was going for the Prank Mantis right here, by the way, trying to get this infinite combo in the shop. But now you can see the matchup is happening. It's trying to find an opponent for me who can hopefully disrupt me, but because there's nobody in the player pool, the most hilarious message is going to show up in a second. Wait for it, wait for it. It's not showing up, come on, come on. Here it is. Something is wrong with the game that needs to be fixed by the developers. Please try again later. I laughed so hard when I first saw this. I was like, isn't that the truth? Most people are complaining right now because there are so many things wrong with the game. And you can see, by the way, even though I'm speeding this footage up, this is sped up 4 times, there's still nobody who can go up against this team. I did manage to find a matchup for this eventually, but it took 2 hours of waiting. Can you imagine that? And of course it was somebody with disruption, so I obviously lost. But here is another example of some foul matchmaking that's going on. You can see I've pulled off the same trick, this time with multiple camels and a level 2 armadillo. But now when I try to exit and re-enter the game, what the game does, it finds a matchup for me, and it's the only person in the player pool who is running a swordfish, so that is just good enough for me to get disrupted, and now I'm going to lose. Like, this is so disgusting. I hope that the game doesn't do such nasty matchups in actual try-hard attempts of winning. Thankfully I wasn't too mad at that, because I was expecting this to lose. And I have one more game prepared for you, you can see right here. I'm trying to get the Mantis Hedgehog Infinite in the shop going. Sadly, I didn't have Pineapple in the pack to give to the Hedgehog, so I didn't manage to pull it off. But here is another demonstration of me trying to use the pill on the Hedgehog. And you can see that it's not working, it's not letting me do that. It's showing up some error 500, which I'm not really sure what that means. But you can see that if I'm trying to actually give useful foods, like you can see I gave the fried shrimp to the Mantis and that worked out just fine. And of course the game matches me up against someone with disruption, they have the seahorse, so this combo is going to fail now. But yeah, this is basically what I wanted to show you for today. If you enjoyed the content, like, sub, do all the generic stuff, leave a nice comment, and I'll see you next time, take care.